Grizzly's trying to escape. You want to leave? Actually, I don't know where he went. Come on. You can come up here. Okay. Grizzly's going to be joining us today. Well, I wanted to say good morning because it is 7:14 a.m. on a Sunday, which I've been awake since like 6:30 because I'm an old lady. In bed by 7, up by 6. Woo! Isn't that right, Grizzly? We're old folks now. I mean, he's 35 now. So, and I'm pretty much like 80 years old. So, today's video is, it's not so much like new bag. I know I just did a what's in my bag like late 2018, literally just a couple weeks ago. So go ahead and check that out if you haven't. It's pretty much the same content, so I won't go too much depth into what's inside my bag for this year, but mainly why I'm switching bags for more of my everyday carry. So recently I went to Chicago for a trip and I did take my Pro Tactic 450 backpack with me that housed, you know, my Switch, my camera, computer, all of that stuff that I needed very well. It fits everything. But one of the things that kind of bothered me with it is I'm on the shorter side of the spectrum and the bag is huge. It's huge, but I have a lot of equipment, and the fact of how it looks on me, it doesn't bother me as much. You know, it is what it is. But taking it around on a trip with me, I noticed some things that I really didn't like about the Pro Tactic bag. This one, for some reason, I could not for the life of me get it to just stand up straight, no matter how I placed it. And it could be, honestly, I think it's because of the rain cover at the bottom, how you just bunch it in. I think that makes it for an uneven surface. Anytime I would plop it down, it would fall. And the worst part is that it doesn't fall forward where everything is really, really hard and very protective of everything that I have inside, but rather it'd fall on the back side, which is where I house my laptop. And in that backpack, I honestly don't think it's that well protected. I mean, the sleeve for the laptop is very, very thin, and then the back, there's just some padding for, you know, your shoulders when you put it on. Plus, it's annoying that it falls on the back side. That's where the straps are. So at least if it were to fall forward, I can just, you know, go over, grab the straps hanging on me, and boom, let's go. But it flips downward, so then I have to pick it up, then grab the straps and put it on me, and then go. So that was one of the things that I noticed that was just really annoying and tedious about carrying that bag everywhere. So number two is in my Chicago video, I went to the museum. So I wanted something lighter just to bring my the basics, because I couldn't really bring around my camera and I didn't really want to vlog inside of a museum with a whole bunch of people. So, you know, I cut down on the weight, yet the bag still remains massive, which again, that's a good thing and a bad thing. It keeps its form. I do appreciate that about the bag. I think the Pro Tactic is really for, like, you're bringing all your gear, you're going to record, you're going to go do a big production, and you can have everything laid out there, perfectly accessible. You take everything out. I think that's what it's used for, and that's what I'm going to keep it for. So for more of an everyday carry where it's like, hey, I'm gonna go to a coffee shop, or maybe from there go do a shoot or whatever, but I wanted to be more inconspicuous, like not so much like, hey, I have this huge backpack with all these awesome gears. I switched all my stuff to the AER Tech Pack. Now, it's still a rather large backpack. It does have, what is it, 1, 2, 3 compartments, and it's a little bit wide, as you can see. Again, I'm on the short side, but it still feels a little bit like smaller. It still feels like more like a regular backpack, so it's not so like, hey, I'm a camera person kind of thing. So it can go from going from a quick shoot downtown to going inside a museum. It has that versatility within the bag. And also, if I were to take things out, make it a little bit lighter, it's noticeable. It's not so bulgy. And that's what I appreciate about the AER Tech Pack. I was able to bring and pack all my things. It's a little bit obviously harder to get to everything, so it's like more taking one pouch out, then digging in for something that I need, and vice versa. So it's not so like quick, like boom, I need this lens, boom, I need this lens. But that's the purpose of this bag, and for me, for what I wanted it. It's just for very like, hey, I'm gonna go out, I might need my camera, I might not, but I do need my laptop and my everyday things, my Nintendo Switch, everything fits perfectly there. And I do feel that my laptop is very well protected because it's in the middle pouch. And like bonus points for the AER Tech Pack, it sits up straight. Whether you have nothing inside of it or you have it fully packed, it stands up. And so it's perfect, easily for you to pick up and on the go. Get some more coffee, Grizzly. I need to wake up. All right. Well, that's pretty much all I had for you today. It's just kind of a, since it's a new year, I wanted to try out a new bag for new things. So hopefully it'll work. I'll probably get you guys updated whether or not it was a good change or or if I ended up switching with something else. I do wish, however, I had a new backpack. As some of you may know, I have a unhealthy obsession with backpacks. Like, I love them so much. So yeah, that's where my money goes. Gear and backpacks, because it's so much fun to organize and reorganize. So hopefully in the next couple of months or so, I can have a new bag for you guys to show. So till next time, and I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Do you want to say goodbye? You want to say goodbye to them? Right here. Say bye-bye. Diles adios. I'm gonna go to sleep. Come on.